Yeah, good morning class. So today in this lecture we'll learn about Vlookup, index and match formula. When we talk about Excel 2007 or even Excel 2003, Vlookup is a very important function or a very important formula in the Excel terminology. Okay, so during the course of this lecture we'll learn more about Vlookup and let us start with a very simple example. Now suppose the name of your students is given, okay, and their annual CTC is given. Just assume that these students have been placed in some company and this is the respective CTC which these students will get. Okay, now what we'll do, this is the name of the students and this is the annual CTC. Now suppose we have to search for CTC for Vinay bundle. So just search who's Vinay bundle. So Vinay bundle CTC is 4,50,000 rupees. Now assume that you have very big data. It will be very difficult for you to search for these kind of things. So that is why in such a scenarios the VLOOKUP formula will help you. Okay, now just look at the syntax of VLOOKUP. I'll just show you over here. Equal to VLOOKUP, press tab. So the first thing you have to enter is lookup value. What value you want to look up for? So in this case it is Vinay, Vinay, Bandal. That is Vinay bundle. Or can also do one thing, instead of writing it like this, because it may many a times it can be the case, that type of case or the characters which you'll use that may be different. So you can straight away take this Vinay bundle. Okay, comma. Next thing is table array. You are telling Excel to look for this value, that is Vinay bundle, in table array. So we have to define the table array. So table array is this. Okay, so this is the table array, and column index number is, we are asking Excel to, from which matching value should be returned. We are asking Excel to return the value from this cell. So it will be equal to, VLOOKUP, look for Vinay bundle, that is the lookup value in the table array this, that is B4 to C14, and return us value which is mentioned in column number 2. And we are searching for a exact match, not a true match. If we put true over here, it will give you approximate match, but we are looking out for a exact match, so we'll put false, FALSE. Okay, now just press enter. So 4,50,000 is the CTC for Vinay bundle. Same thing as we done over here, so this you can again refer. Now let me give you one more example of VLOOKUP. Okay, now suppose we want CTC for a student whose name starts with Pratik. We don't have the full name of the students, we just have the first name, that is Pratik. So what we'll do, equal to VLOOKUP. In this case we have to look for value Pratik, Pratik, and we don't know the second name, so just give a asterisk mark, close the brackets. We are asking Excel to look for this Pratik, and this is a wild character, in the table array B4 to C14. So Excel will look out for this Pratik asterisk in B4 C14 and return us the value which is in the column number 2. And again we are looking out for a value which is a exact match, so we'll just put false. Press enter. So 220 is the result. You might be wondering why I am putting false everywhere. If I have to use false everywhere, then what is the function of true? Suppose if we true, let's assume we'll make it true. What will happen if we make it true? Excel is somewhere, it has made some mistake, so it is not giving us the exact result. So now let me show you where exactly to use this true function in Vlookup. Now suppose let me delete these things, these grades. Now suppose you have these names and the CTC. Okay, the same data which we have used over here, the same data I just pasted over here. Okay, now assume that depending upon the amount of CTC or the amount of salary which a person gets, the college gives a rank, maybe A rank, B rank or C rank, and depending upon some scholarship or whatever it can be used. Suppose if you are in the sales function, you can use the same thing for giving some discount to a dealer. Suppose if a dealer has done turnover between this range to this range, instead of this grade you can also give him some discount, be 5%, 2%, 3%. But over here, for simplicity's sake, we are giving some kind of a grade. Okay, now just select the whole full thing, press equal to Vlookup. We're asking Excel to search for this value, that is the CTC, and table array in this case is this. Okay, let's make it absolute, and we are asking Excel to return the value in the column number 3, that is these grades. Okay, and we want a approximate match, because 2 lakh to 4 lakh, like this 220, it's an approximate match which will fall in this range. Okay, so we ask Excel to give a approximate value. Okay, press Ctrl and enter. You'll get grades for all the students. So now we have learned how to use the Vlookup. Very simple example of Vlookups. I have shown you 3 examples. In these 2 we are using the false condition, and in this we have used the true condition. Okay, sorry. So again, everywhere it's a true condition. So this is the way you can use the Vlookup formula. Now, problem with Vlookup formula is, Vlookup formula you have to look for this value or the value on the left hand side, and then only you will get the value at the right hand side. It goes like this, like this. So from B to C, if you have B value, it can give you C value. If you have again this value, it will give you C value, or the value, the CTC. So it goes like this. Okay, but suppose if you have the CTC and you want to know, suppose you have the CTC of 4,50,000 and you want to know who has got the CTC of 4,50,000. Vlookup won't be able to help you in such a scenario. So now we'll be learning about match and index formula, where we'll teach you few basics about these things. Now let's assume we want a formula for student having CTC of 567876. Okay, it's a very simple table, so we can come to know that this is Animesh. But now let's use the match formula. So equal to match, lookup value is this, and lookup array. Okay, lookup array is this. We want to match this value in this array, and we want an exact match, that is why 0. Close the brackets. So 4. That means in this range we are looking out for value 567876. That's on the 4th position. That is why it has given a that is why it is given a 4 as the result. Okay, now we want the name of the person whose CTC is matched by the above formula. So now we'll use the index function. Index. So array, which array we have to look for? In this case, array is this, that is the name of the students, and we have to look out for value 4. Okay, close the brackets and press enter. So it has given me the name, that is Animesh Godse. So this is how you back calculate. Like suppose you have the CTC, this is how you find out the name of the person to whom the CTC belongs to. This was match and index formula. So over here we had shown in a very simpler terms how to use match and how to use index. But suppose if you want a combination of these two formulas in one big formula. Now let us see how we'll do that. Go over here, index. First we have to define the array. The array in this case is, we have to look for a value in this, yeah, and we have to look for value in this, then match lookup value this in this array, it should be an exact match, enter. So you got the result as this. Just try to understand the formula once more. Index, array, we have array is the name of the people, then instead of row number we have used the match function. By using match function we have matched the CTC in the range and then we got the value. Okay, so this was very basics about Vlookup formula. In the next chapter of Vlookup formula we'll learn more about it. Okay, so thanks a lot for your attention and see you in the next lecture. Thank you.